Hello and welcome to another episode of Bumper Rants. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a question that gets asked a lot in my chat, and it is people inquiring on how to take that last step in order to rank up that final tier. So somebody who is Plat 3 looking to get into Diamond, or somebody who is Ascendant 3 looking to get into Immortal. I get asked a lot, how do I finally take that final step? How do I finally rank up and get over that plateau to get into the higher tiers of ranked? And the simple answer is there's no like concrete path that you can follow to climb the ranks. This game's not an MMO. It's not it's not an RPG. You can't like go through a quest list that says, okay, play 100 hours of Kovacs to rank up to Silver 1. Play 200 hours of Kovacs to get to Gold 1. That's not how it works. You have to put the time in, and people improve at their own pace. I can tell you some things that you can do in order to maybe speed this up a little bit. One of the big tips that I have is you need to focus on your own game. You can't get tilted or like mad at your teammates or think that your teammates are the ones holding you back and keeping you from ranking up. And in that same vein, like, you can't focus on ranking up so much. People get like super nervous that when they get to that last game where they can finally rank up and get to that next tier, it doesn't matter, man. Like, these games don't matter that much. In the long run, you will eventually even out and you will eventually get to the rank that you deserve. So it's all about just putting the time in and learning how to actually like play the game and improving and putting the hours into improving. Some things that you can do in order to do that is you can make sure that when you're playing, you're paying attention to things that you did right and things that you did wrong. Make sure you're doing the same thing with streamers and your teammates. If a play worked, try and figure out why that play worked. Or on the flip side, if a play worked and it shouldn't have, you need to be able to acknowledge that it was a bad play and you just got lucky. Same thing with if you made a good play and it didn't work, you need to be able to acknowledge that as well. Say you make the correct read and something just goes haywire in the end, you whiff a shot or whatever, you still need to be able to pat yourself on the back and recognize that you made the right play in that situation. You read the situation correctly. The mechanics just didn't, pull through for you. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, there's a lot of situations in which like you overcompensate with your mechanics and you'll make a really bad play and you'll bail yourself out with a nice shot or something. But you need to be able to look at that situation and go, okay, I made a really bad play mentally. I bailed myself out, but if I do this consistently, it's not going to work out for me. There's a great video by Josh Nissan. You guys know him as Steel. But he made a video back in the Counter-Strike days that helped me a lot with this. It still applies to Valorant, it's still the same principle, but he made a video called Don't Justify a Bad Play Just Because It Worked. I'll link the video in the description of this. You should check that out. You should watch that and enlighten yourself as to this whole concept. When it comes to actually ranking up and actually, getting to these higher tiers of ranked, it's all just about just being better than everybody else in that rank. And obviously, there's going to be people who are boosted or people who are smurfing and stuff like that. But there's a rule I like to talk about. It is called the 40-30-30 rule, right? In 40% of your games, you're going to be able to control the outcome in that game, right? If you play well enough, if you communicate well enough, you will be able to, control the outcome. You will be able to flip the tides and win the game. There's 30% of your games that you're going to lose no matter what you do. It is what it is. You will lose those 30% of the games. And then there's another 30% of your games that you're going to win no matter what you do. You could play like dog shit and you'll win no matter what. So the key is to focus on that 40% and do as much as you can in that 40% to make sure that you're winning those. And that will, turn the tides for you and help you rank up in the long run. So yeah. When it comes to getting out of the rank that you're in and finally pushing into that next tier, it's not about, there's no concrete tips that anybody can give you, right? You just have to put the work in, and you have to learn the game, and you have to gain experience, and eventually you will rank up. It's just a matter of time. So stop asking people for specific tips. Just learn the game. There's basics people can tell you. Learn crosshair placement, learn movement, learn communication, learn how to not overheat, yada yada yada. Control what you can control. But at the end of the day, this isn't a MMO. There's no specific tips that will get you from gold to plat and plat to diamond. You're not missing key information. You just have to improve and build upon the information that you already have. So hope this helped you guys. Hope this fixed some mindsets. And hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you have any more questions for me that you maybe want to see featured on this dumb question series, you know, you can always ask me questions on Twitch, twitch.tv/Bumpaah. I stream every day from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/Bumpaah. All right. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.